I'm sorry, did you guys say something? It's a little quiet. Yeah, now I can hear you a little bit. It's better. You guys might need to speak up a little bit higher.
Order at 5:45 p.m. I recognize that Rahman, Imani, Aya, Usman, Devin, Amina, Tahira are present. Oh, Fiona, I'm so sorry, I'm literally are present, as well as our ex officio member, Tori. So we're looking at the agenda right now. Are there, it's a long agenda. Are there any motions on the floor? Any seconds? Any objections? Hearing seeing no objections? Okay, well, hearing or seeing no objections, we've approved the agenda. Did anyone in Webex call say anything? You need anything from the top? Oh, it's mine. Okay, well, moving to the meeting minutes. You need to stop. Any objections? Chair seeing no objections, we have approved the meeting minutes. Moving to our first, the House request. This is a repeat from last week, from Astronomy Club. So in terms of updates for Astronomy Club, we had the conversation with them about like Diamond Pizza and the fact that they ordered some McDonald's. And they also wanted to order drinks along with that. So on that note, I think to put up the documentation that Colin was able to send us over. So looking at it, it's yeah, so these are all the numbers that he put together and sent us. And the total is $138.50. So that's what we were able to come towards. But so we can discuss whether there are any motions to move into period of discussion. Or if we want to go into William straight, then objection? Hearing no objection, we move into a period of discussion. So like I said, $138.50, and you guys all have access to the application that was sent in. So based off of that, are there any points that anyone wants to add? Comments for if you do, then raise your hand. Online people just say me in the chat and call me.
I think the new document content adds a lot of clarification to the questions that we had last week. So because of that, it gives better clarity to what you want to do and whether or not states it out. So given
Is it just for your club members or is it for all of you?
what's the question?
So for Astronomy Club, them advertising is the coverage. It only means, yeah.
We can't fund it unless all of you exist.
So Amino, we're currently discussing if we're or like the advertising related to Astronomy Club's application for their event. So right now, for context, I don't know if everyone's able to hear online, but, we have a representative for Astronomy Club, and, they're just going over the fact that they were not planning on, the club was not planning on advertising it online. We see it as more for people on their Discord. So right now, I guess we're having a discussion, or any of that, I think, we're trying to discuss if that's a fundable request. Money back. You don't see that?
I'll say that.
It was sent. So what?
It's what I just pulled up right now.
And also, that I guess they're taking the number, I guess they are including all of these things within the internet. I mean, content in general. But is that, is it public or is it?
What's the question?
There, they give a number for the piece. Something. Oh, that's still just a song or that we.
That's still just a start. So an event that's open to all of you advertise on my own. Not just advertise inside the group, right? You put on. Promoted social media channels, inviting people to come. So versus just putting it in Discord or putting it something like that. So that, I mean, so you can do some stipulations about advertising to make sure that it's still stipulate that. Maybe a sports app. You see events being posted on my.
So last time we spoke to Colin, he mentioned that it's an event, with all universities, that we posting it on my university should be a requirement.
Does anyone else have anything else to add? Here, it's just basically screenshots and everything, but, it's all put together in like a list format. And Devin, the issue of the money, basically, it was originally indicated by Charles, but then we got it to be Papa John's, and for that reason, the money is lower than what it was originally. So if you look at the doc that I'm showing right now, then that has the updated prices. Okay. Based off of this, are there any motions on the floor? Do you have anything else to add? Raise your hand. Thank you for your any seconds. She moved to enter a period voting. Second. Any objections? Can you see no objections? We can move into a period of voting. So if so it is $138. If we think that we should fund the entirety of this request with the stipulation that they do post it on 9 days, then say yes in the chat, or I in the chat, nay in the chat, that thing, and then from here, people here, just raise your hand if you want it to be. Voted, yeah, okay, that's 5. Real, I believe this is only for finance for people, when we get to your request. 5, 6, 7, and you don't really have here, so that's 7, 4, 0. I'm abstaining, I'm not this. And congratulations, it's done. We just to your request. Okay. Thank you for coming in. On to fill explain everything regarding stuff. Okay, moving on to the second agenda item. We have UNICEF's merchandise. Doing that, if there are any people on the WebEx call for UNICEF, you can go ahead and introduce yourself real quick, probably just like name, pronouns, your position in the club, as well as what you're, like, why you're asking for.
Hi, this is Priel. I'm the treasurer for UNICEF.
And I'm Sahar, and I'm the president.
Okay, could you just like introduce, or could you just talk about what your, why you're asking for funding? Or just generally the basis of
We're asking for funds for t-shirts for our club. We want to give t-shirts to our club members for them to wear at our events and our general body meetings.
it. So looking, okay, so I guess, are there any motions to move into a period of discussion? Any objections? You're seeing no objection? Does anyone have anything to add? And also for our two representatives from staff, you can just say me in the chat and I'll be able to tell you. Okay, who's not that? How many I was, do you remember who?
Seconded.
Okay, thank you. Also, could we just generally ask people? Okay, perfect. If there are no other points to be added, then are there any motions? I'll be here then. Any seconds?
Maximum fund.
I have a question. Is this just for so this is just for merchandise funding, not like funding for like events?
Right, you submitted an application for specifically, merchandise funding, and, you like stipulated a category of $10 per shirt to receive a total of $30 for the merchandise itself. You want to submit for an event, then you can submit separately through another thing.
They did for semester, I did for.
Oh, semester,
Yeah,
okay,
yeah,
perfect. So I believe that you submitted an application for semesterly budget, and that's something they'll be looking at in the next few weeks.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, so we're up here to voting. Okay, so for people here, raise your hand if you want to, you can forward this application. For people who are online, guys remember I in the chat or nay in the chat. So it's 5 of us here and down in the room. Perfect. 7 of us. 0 opposed. Congratulations. Your budget or your choice of marketing, you'll get some updates from the. Sorry, oh, okay. Okay. Thank you for writing me. But you get an email from me the next few days with information about further steps as well as like a confirmation of the legislation involved. But, thank you for coming in. Perfect. Moving on to our report. Our speaker. Oh, could you go ahead and is there anyone else?
Smart.
Hello, I'm Mana Mustofi. I'm the treasurer for Moot Court.
Perfect. So we have your. Could you just talk about like why you're requesting this? Why pull this stuff up?
Yes, so we would like to request funds in order to have merchandise to attend our weekly meetings, to our practices. It would just really be good to represent our group.
Is the Wi-Fi or SMO?
Like what up? Oh yeah, for discussion.
Fine.
Wait, I'll let you pull it up first. If there's nothing to be, if anyone has anything to add, then we can go into your discussion. If not, we'll figure it. I'm fine with going to your. Yeah, I can break that into.
Yeah, I think we're not.
Yeah, for. Sorry.
Cool.
The item. Oh. Treasurer is Elsa. Oh, it's correct. I think Elsa's here.
It's not.
Enforcement.
Kind of be correct. Okay. Any motion from the floor? Okay. Again, people in the chat. If we want to vote yes for you, if not, people here raise your hand. Yes, if not, then don't raise your hand.
Standing.
Okay. Oh yeah. Okay.
Oh,
Will you be receiving one? Will you be receiving?
yeah.
Then you should.
Wait, how many of us are voting?
Yeah, but you want to.
I'm gonna vote. So,
I
five,
mean,
2 abstains, and so 0 opposed, 3 abstaining. Okay, and congratulations, move forward. You will receive an email from me. I'm gonna read this again. You're gonna receive an email with further options as well as details about your legislation as well as just like how much you're getting funding for. Okay, moving on. If there's anyone from environmental here, can you please introduce yourself? And okay, so there's no one here from Environmental Task Force, but I believe their application is also pretty simple. While I do that, are there any motions? There was this one, and then Fiona second. Perfect. Any objections? Hearing no objections, we're here to discuss. Yes?
Yeah. Quite slightly.
Idea?
I can't tell if this is. Not the official.
It doesn't look like it.
I think it's okay, that's not the official. It's fine.
Yeah.
Excellent question.
So they're asking for 248.50. I am 25 and they're less than, okay, they're less than 10,000. Anyone have anything else to add? My people? Here it is for you. That's it. Perfect. Any objections? Wait. No, no objections, hopefully. We can move to period of voting. So for, what was it, 248. Okay, people in the chat, I again, if it's yes, no, people here, raise your hand, please, if you want. 7 for 80, perfect, okay, 7 for. Amy, more not. And. Okay. Moving on, we are representing from.
Who's on first?
While I do this, are there any motions? Time, right?
Josh.
Anthony.
Oh, Josh for the last one.
Oh.
That's exactly $300. Looks fine. Is it anything else?
Application stuff like this one. They have said something in there, like, are you over there?
Yeah, we don't like that. That's their.
Yeah, I'll say that.
If there's something wrong, are there any projects in it? Yeah, it's just a plain t-shirt with the general movie. Oh, I was thinking that.
Oh, I thought you were looking at me, I was like, I unless you ask a question.
That's all I can remember. Okay. Okay, if that's the case, I'm gonna motions to move with. The objections? So this was one and then Imani for, yeah, okay. If there are no objections, we can move to group voting, same thing. I in the chat for people, if you're raising your hand, if you want. That is a W for this.
Fine, because I anticipate. You're ahead of schedule. Because of everything. You can wait if you want. No, keep going, I'm plus. You're an ortho exam. Come on, let's keep this show on the road.
Email Joshua and I.
Okay, so my,
Just visual. Let's just approve.
I think about it, but congratulations, AIA. It was $300, yeah, perfect. Okay, next one.
Back.
Yes, welcome back. So if you want, you can, real quick, you can recount and, talk about your request. Yeah.
Hi, I'm Chris from the Cambridge College Politics Club. There's other two fans here with t-shirts using custom ink. They are going to be $9.62 each, which is less than the $10 that is allotted for everything. That'll actually end up even going up because we're going to end up requesting paying $288.60. I forgot to add in tax, so that's going to be an additional $17.32. So we're gonna ask for an exactly $300, or they will go over. We can cover the other $5.
So the only problem is we don't fund tax.
Okay.
We don't fund sales tax.
If you don't fund that, then we're fine, right?
And you don't,
Yeah.
you won't pay it. You won't pay it.
Oh,
Because you should be doing.
This is tax exempt.
Sorry, man.
Yes.
Yes, so yes, because it is tax exempt. You should be ordering it, say DSC on your
Okay.
credit card.
perfect. So in that case, so you're simply asking for $288.60. That's it's $9.62 each. If we get 30 cents.
288.60.
Yes. 288.
Thank you for having all that later. That is very nice. Okay. So do we need to proceed into the parent discussion? We don't need to. I'm okay with going to the. Yeah.
Sorry, is it a little bit?
Yeah.
Okay.
So we're Juan and then Bonnie. Any objections? You're gonna see no objections, you move into greater voting, same thing guys, I in the chat, here, and raise your hand here. Perfect, I should be making copies of these. And congratulations.
Thank you.
Fully funded. Okay, moving on, we are at Andrew. Yeah, so I think.
I'm here on behalf of AMHU as well.
It's
It's not right.
Okay. If you want, you can reintroduce yourself, but if you want to just talk about real quick, just the why you're requesting while I pull it up.
Yeah, so we're just requesting t-shirts for AMHU. Again, just so that we can have shirts for our entire general body members who are like attending our GBMs and other meetings.
Perfect. Yes.
I can move to enter period of discussion.
Wait, sorry.
I move to enter a period of discussion.
Oh, okay.
Question for the order.
Okay, perfect.
Oh, yeah, thanks. Perfect. Could you clarify how many shirts you're planning on ordering?
Wait, does it not say it in the notes?
In the description, it says 15 to 20. On the quote, it says 40.
I think, um,
Is this 40?
wait, so what is the number? Oh yeah, 40 shirts for that. So yeah, I think we would do 40 shirts.
So even though it says 40 here, I thought 40 because the price would go above the maximum $300 that we.
It's for $200.
And they asked for $200, so. So I believe.
Um, so I know if we like reduce the number of shirts, then the cost per shirt goes up.
Yeah, so, just for efficiency's sake, would it make, I think it makes the most sense to get back to us, maybe like a updated, request of like just how much, like a screenshot of how much it costs, price that you, which is probably gonna be. Total.
Wait, sorry, you're cutting out a bit.
Can you hear me better?
Yeah, but yeah.
Okay, so I would urge you to get back to us next week with an updated cost of each shirt as well as the quantity, which I'm guessing would probably be around 20 because you requested $200. So how much ever that comes to like as a total, if you could email it to your liaison, your finance liaison, as well as me, and you can take a look at it next week. But I guess I would suggest that we table it for this week right now.
Okay, gotcha.
Does that make sense?
Yeah, so we'll update it and then sorry, who did you say to email it to?
Your finance email it to Aya.
Okay, gotcha.
If you could CC me as well.
Okay, sounds good.
Any objections? Curious, no objections, we've tabled this request. Here's what we tabled it. The amount is, sorry, the requested amount. Unified Super. Perfect. Okay, moving on to. Moving on to our next request, we have Peacock. Do we have any you have any representatives from Bebop?
I don't
Okay. So, okay. So, let's go for application. While I do that, are there any questions? Imani, Boots, and yeah.
For 30 shirts, so I guess they probably have to.
They're asking, yeah, they're asking for 3.
So, I don't think they realize that they have to do 4 separately,
Yes.
That's fine.
but we can just fund 300.
Yeah.
Okay.
And they can still do their thing. Yeah, if you could, yeah, maybe just email them, but I mean, obviously I'll email them too, but if you could just email them for perfect. Okay, are we good with the designing? There are no other points to be made, are there? Except. Okay. Are there any motions to move into the period? Oh, you're already dead.
Okay.
Any objections? Hearing no objections. Voting is taken here. I'm the chat for people online. Raise your hand here for yes and then nay. And then, yes.
So to state that on the at $300 versus the whole thing.
Yeah, so. Oh, notes that for the Oh, Devin, we're still waiting for you. Did I want you to raise your hand? For QCOT to fund it, if you want to fund it. And $300. And Devin also said yes, so Devin. To cricket club, I don't remember. You remember meeting? Are we complaining though?
We're not complaining, but I can just email, I emailed T-Mop and I'm gonna email.
Okay, thank you so much.
Just letting people know it's not proper.
30 minutes ahead of time.
Why do you keep mentioning the bad thing?
Oh, good.
I know, but you were like saying it's the bad thing.
No, I'm just like, we started late and we're like already ahead.
All right, keep going. Come on.
Okay. 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 No. Okay. So this is their oh, there's no decision. Yeah. Are there any motions to move the period of discussion? So Rahman and then Monty. Or and they're asking for $299.77 for 31 shirts. And are there any other points? No, are there any? Are there any motions on the floor? Okay, so same thing, yes, Devin, the logo looks good. Okay, same thing here, I in the chat for people, raise your hand if you're here. You're beautiful. Somebody is like, no, you're fine. You're opposed. You're good, okay. To cyber defense, are there any representatives here for them?
Appreciate it.
Okay,
And then you like send it.
oh my god.
You're funny, you're funny.
Okay, moving on, cyber defense team, I'm pulling it up, are there any motions? I move. Yeah. I know. Any objections? Good. Anyone have any thoughts? Perfect, okay. If there are no thoughts, then. Okay, but you're dead, any seconds. Wait, what?
The vote?
Yeah, voted.
Yeah, a second.
Okay, perfect. Oh, and Lonnie seconded.
These are the last.
That's crazy, like every like few minutes, just giving out their dog. Yeah. Okay. Just 30 minutes. Okay, wait, no one voted. Okay, wait. Okay, if you're, okay, I in the chat, if you're voting yes for this, raise your hand. For people who are voting yes for this. Wait, what did you say? We're gonna become the most efficient board here because.
Exactly. Say it.
I told there's something that just comes really dumb. Okay, read that. Wait, did I miss something?
Wait, they're the ones that sent us the email.
Yeah.
Boo. Some extra documentation.
Hey, did you put that? Why is this paper not working? Did I break it? Okay, here's the shirt. And here's the price.
So move to enter a period of discussion.
Wait, no, that was Candace's part.
Yeah.
Candace, move, Cory seconded.
Question is,
for 260, but the documentation shows 760.
So they emailed confirming that they were only asking for what they got their part. Okay.
197, 560. Laura, that I added it in my.
197. Okay. Are there any motions?
I'm a motion.
You moved.
I moved. I motion.
No, you moved. I'm gonna. But wait, I don't think you're.
I'm gonna make motion. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yes, you are. Please do it. Okay. In a second. Thank you, second. Okay, well, you're a second. I'm just making sure. And that's another layer.
Right here, 64. 64.
Okay.
Imagine how sick they would be.
Okay, yeah. Vote. So, wait, so I need to say vote. I don't know votes. Okay. Devin, please vote. Devin? Thank you. Okay. Devin. Okay, from now on, I'm just gonna say vote. Okay, perfect. We just decided. Okay, meditation at UMBC. They also had emails.
Email stuff is on the thing. Like it's already updated.
Oh, so I'm already upset. The person.
All they did was 8 shared so that
And then
it's 253.
If there are any representatives for believe there is. Yeah.
Hello, can you guys hear me well?
Yeah.
Okay. Hello, I'm the treasurer for Meditation Club. I just wanted to request some funding for t-shirts just so the members have something to wear when we do volunteer events or when we just meditate together.
And I motion to move.
No, motion.
Oh, I moved to appear.
Wait. Okay. It is a 244 amount, right?
Yeah.
Okay. If we don't, if we have nothing to discuss, we don't.
Can we just vote?
Yeah. Okay. Mahira entered a period. Mahira's moved to enter a period of vote.
Second.
Okay, I have seconded. Any objections?
Wait.
We do have an objection.
It's just the shirt.
Okay, so the merch items. So, I guess we have a question, but
Oh, it says we will have giveaways.
I don't like. They haven't asked for anything specific, so he doesn't.
Reasons for the shirt.
Yeah. So, for representative, from dedication, you guys, you have like what that you need dollars for merchandise and giveaways, and you mentioned like giveaway things. Is there anything specific that's going to?
Could you repeat what you said? You're kind of breaking up.
have $100 that's going towards not merchandise, giveaway items, and is there anything specific that you to request that you meant to request to give away, or is it just going towards the t-shirt?
So originally we were going to spend money on giveaways. We realized it was kind of expensive for t-shirts, so we decided to use all the money for the t-shirts, unless since it totals to $244, could I change it and have like some of the leftover money of the 300 go to giveaways?
No, unfortunately, it's like based off whatever you submitted, you already submitted this, so we can't add anything else on.
Okay, then I guess all of it just towards the t-shirt.
Okay, perfect. It'll be $244.50, but we'll include that in legislation. Okay. Yes, we skip discussion and moving to voting. Okay. So I guess can you read, ask or read motion for. Okay. Any objections? No objection. Okay. So I in the chat. Okay, everyone vote. Okay, perfect. Devin. Come on, Devin, come on.
Devin.
Devin, you're slowing us down.
Yeah, sorry, y'all. I'm trying to hear. This is not my fault.
Devin, vote.
Yeah, I can hear. What's the question? Oh, to vote? I voted already. Wait, it didn't send. Never mind. Okay.
Okay, 7. Congratulations. We funded your request from me regarding the legislation and but thank you for coming in. Devin, I'm gonna or if all of you came in person, this would be fun. Is there any other left funny here? I think it's only a. I don't think that is big. Do actually a big. I just got it from John. Did you send it to me, Aya? Is it from Gabby?
No, it's not. Because I think the Christmas documentation. They were requesting other things. It was a tie-dye kit that they're buying separately, but I don't know if that even.
Can you do period of discussion? Aya and then Amani. Any objections? Okay. Oh, yeah, please.
Speakers.
Why?
For this one. We don't have like all the information.
What information?
Just scroll down.
Is that all we need?
Yeah.
Oh, perfect. Then let's just move on.
That's what they're. But you all have to decide whether or not.
Is that something that gets funded?
Never been asked.
Not from the tie-dye.
They want to make tie-dye masks.
we are in discussion.
Yeah.
The
total would be like. Thanks, I wrote it in my report. But. Well, because I think.
I mean, okay, but the whole conversation comes down to whether or not tie-dye to be more. I mean, we could fund it as like that's the worth it. But online people, do you have anything to add?
I have. I think that. Not in that screenshot. It's one I emailed. Oh, right there.
That's so funny.
Yeah, because we told them, you know, scan it.
Okay, I mean, if we are okay with that for the 100. 191. So if we're okay with that, if we vote on it, then sure.
Is that the total, 191?
Yeah, for the tie-dye and the.
Super.
Decide. Decide here. This tie-dye, right?
Right. We just, for vote, but like everyone just said, everyone verbally said that they want to do it. So should I do it for straw poll?
Well, you're gonna. Now, so you're voting on how you wanna asks and the tie.
Like I have everyone said that they want to do it. I just consider it on it.
I have
Okay.
a question though. On their chart, $8. At an amount, it should not be.
Oh, I didn't know. Okay.
And then. This, what's the total again? 191 for.
Wait, what's that? Is it?
It was in the cart of.
Oh, so it's 147.30, right? 7:30. 30.
Oh, 30 masks. I thought you meant the change.
No, if the change is 30.
One that.
But this is the one they're looking. That's weird.
It's 165.80 with without taxes. The shipping is included, but.
That's what shipping. It is the shipping is $18.
Yeah. Total would be 182.70.
182.70.
Yeah. Yeah, the time is not that.
Okay, so I guess everyone vote based off of including the tie-dye as well as the masks for a total of $170. Except 70 cents. Yeah, so if you want to vote yes or not, you can. The rest is secret. And we have 7. Okay, perfect. Next request. We're exactly where. I'm fine. Yeah, okay. Okay, what is this? Chess Club? If, remember, yeah. Like to make a reminder that job of following that. Anyone want to add anything? It was just, for people here, be recognized by me. So, obviously, not that much for everyone that I, but are there any motions to the floor? So, Money, can everyone speak a little louder? Money, moved to your discussion and then, I seconded it. Okay, so this is their. Guessing it says. And their total is $299.77 for. Wait, they emailed us 30. $31. Injunctions? People here again. Raise your hand. Online. 7. Angela, you also email, right, Aya?
Yes, but I uploaded it. My apologies.
No problem. Do you remember that?
They're asking for $10 a shirt.
Yes. Yeah, it's only that. So this is the table. So to the software. Admiration. Sorry, this is like funny thing for all day. Okay, while I'm doing this, any. Sure. Sure.
Documentation.
$8.99 per. I got an email late. $8.99 for 30 pairs of gold. $273.75, I'm guessing. Yes.
Less than that, so on that numbers. 30 is 269.
There's a $4 shipping fee.
Okay. Route shipping protection. 5 cents, that makes the correct. Okay. I don't know. Judy, gotta go.
Okay. So this is 270 and 273.75. Are there any motions on the floor?
I moved it.
Any objections? Here already did that. No objections, vote. There's no motion for discussion. Oh, we did? Oh,
Yeah, I
oh, Candace entered it. 5 people second.
Too small.
Okay, it was not seconded. Okay, Devin and Mahira vote. Okay, Devin, we are literally done. I'm so happy. Perfect. We got through it. Okay, are there any motions?
I moved to enter beta. That's it, baby. Ambu and HLC were.
Yep.
Second.
Okay, thanks, Devin. I motion to move to imperative, or move to imperative announcements. Candace seconded. Candace.
To go to the. It's happening not next week, but the. November 8th. Yes, it's on a Monday night. Does not conflict with your meeting. One of the things, if you are available, to the Skylight Room from 7:30 pizza. About initiatives that Senate and we're available to go.
That open to us.
It is open to everyone. Yep.
Oh, okay. Anyone else with any announcements? No, we're just talking about announcements, but, okay, this is said initiative night, this and time we should go. So Monday night, it's on November 8th. Any other? announcements? Okay, perfect. I move to adjourn. Objections? You put on me. Okay, perfect. Oh, I was like, oh, okay, so I have moved to adjourn, Fiona seconded. We did that, that's the part of it.
You have to turn.
Oh,
Hey,
oh,
from this meeting.
hold on. Okay. I recognize that Fiona, Mon, Amani, Aya, Mon, E, Kira, Devin. Which members? Candace, Lori. I'm going to turn this meeting at 6:57.